last year after Roe v. Wade was destroyed, the Republicans who finally had gotten what they wanted, they had been chasing that car and they finally caught up to it, did an about face, rhetorically, implying that, oh, we don't want any more. We're not going for like IVF or anything. We're not gonna be like doing any more restrictions or whatever. And above all else, let us reassure you that we are not going to be trying to lock up women. We're not gonna be doing that. It's just the doctors, as if that's not reprehensible enough. We're just trying to lock them up. We're not coming for anyone else. Yeah, well, not so much. So we need to talk about the FDA, which had recently updated a rule to allow brick and mortar pharmacies to dispense a particular abortion pill if you have a prescription. It doesn't really fundamentally change the access to it. The pharmacies still individually have to go through a certification process to be able to dispense it. Many of the states with these hard bans against abortion aren't going to allow it to happen anyway. But that said, some AGs want to reassure you that you shouldn't get like any thoughts about crossing borders or whatever and bringing this stuff back, because they will still be prosecuting. Not the pharmacist, not the doctor who's doing the prescription, but the actual person consuming the medication. So this is Steve Marshall, Attorney General for Alabama. AL.com reported that Marshall said that he was open to prosecuting women who take abortion pills, even though Alabama's abortion law explicitly targets abortion providers for prosecution and says that women who receive abortions should not be subject to criminal charges. However, Marshall's office thinks it's found a way around this so that women who take abortion pills can be potentially thrown in jail. Taking one more small step towards Gilead right there. We told you this. We told you this, we told you this. They were lying all last year. They just didn't want more people to turn against them in the midterms. And it turned out that it was a devastating effect on the midterms for them. And when Ronna McDaniel was saying just a couple of weeks ago that we're recalibrating on abortion, we're turning to other topics. Yeah, Ronna McDaniel's gonna say that at the top, but it's state legislatures, the House majority for the Republicans, their AGs, their Supreme Courts, no, full court press to strip away even more rights and indeed to lock people up for exercising their reproductive rights. Jayar, what do you think?
Only last thought about this, as you point out, they point out folks are hyperventilating over this issue. Well, was the hyperventilating right or wrong? I look forward to us replaying a lot of things that they said versus what they're doing. That's all.
Look, because again, they need their base, their rabid anti-abortion base, which is 20-25% of the country, whatever, to support them. Not necessarily so they can win elections, although they don't want those people to turn on them, but they desperately need them to support them individually, or else another Republican is just going to run as being more anti-abortion. And so despite the fact that they destroyed Roe v. Wade, the battle is going to continue. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.